So here at Casa de Automotive Villainy, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's something that's not on the road. If I have full control of it, you can do whatever you want. But if I have it, I need it on the road. And right now, the Jenny's not on the road. So we got to get Jenny on the road. And in order to do that, let's take a look at everything. There's some maintenance stuff we got to do. Let's just give it a good look over, and then let's install some of these accessories. I haven't even opened the saddlebags. I haven't opened the windshield. In theory, there's a handlebar bag from Alligator Bob in there. And whoever Alligator Bob is, never met him, don't know him. But he's got a website. Seems pretty on the ball when it comes to leather work, so I'm excited to see it. Hoping it's Alligator, but I don't. So let's get this installed. Let's get it ready to go so we can get it to the DMV, do the nightmare work, which isn't that bad really. Maybe an hour. And then we will get it on the road where it belongs, where it needs to be. Yeah. Let's get Jenny on the block. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do it, and it came out. I apologize, and I will not make another pun or reference, because that one was too easy. Jenny on the block. Yeah, we knew that was coming, and I had to get it out of the way. And that's out of my system. Son of a diddly. Okay, let's install some shit. So the couple things I took care of already is I took off the air filter and cleaned it. It wasn't too bad, so that went pretty easy. Got the battery charged, bled the clutch system and the brake system, replaced the isolators for the tank, both front and rear. Thanks to Ed for having those. Now here are the isolators for the fuel tank. And they just kind of go to hell. It's not a big deal. They've been around a long time. They are very important because, like I said earlier, the welds on the tank, when it vibrates, it'll break those welds if these isolators aren't good. So when in doubt, throw them out. You know what I mean? So snake eyes. And I saw those were bad. New oil and oil filter, obviously. Got my window for looking. And that's it. The tires are holding air. They're old, but I'm going to use them right now for test riding. They were put on brand new and then never ridden on, and they're still real soft, but I don't like to roll the dice with tires, Why cut corners on the things that help you cut corners? That doesn't make any sense. But so then, looking over it, has a couple weird things that we're going to have to address. The starter switch is a little wonky, and I know sometimes this has they have a tendency to do so, and I don't know if it's just needs cleaned or if it needs replaced, but we're going to check that out. And we're going to check the lights. That one works. That one works. Cool. And I did check some of this. I want you guys to see that I've checked it. Got power to the fan. We got flashing. Look at these bulbs. I found some loose LEDs just running around, and I was like, let's put them in there. Kind of funny. See if this works. Brake light. So we have it there. The other thing that's weird is the turn signal sometimes won't engage or disengage. It's working pretty good for me right now, obviously. Okay, well, maybe it's fine. What is that? Oh, I see what's happening. We got some mileage on there. Not too bad. And it's just kind of dirty. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to take care of that business. We're going to start cleaning it up. Aftermarket tags there. And in theory, somewhere in there is the alligator bob situation. We'll see if we can't figure it out here. Kind of going over the seat. He's got one little. He was a very heavy left cheek kind of guy, So I'm not sure. Every rider has his style. Maybe he slid out of the seat, or maybe he always carried something in his pocket right there. And he'd said that he had a gel pad put under here, and it is pretty comfortable. Don't have I've always just ran the seats the way they were supposed to on every bike I've ever owned. So I'm interested to try that. We got the studs for the saddlebags. I've never touched the saddlebags, so that'll be fun. The brakes are in decent shape. I have some, extra pads and cases. I don't know if you can see in there, but yeah. The tires even have the nubs on the tread still. Bummer. Get them on there and don't, everything goes to hell and you can't ride. And he put a new battery in it. When I first looked at this bike, a year ago, and so yeah, other than being a little dirty, a few little road dents here and there, you can't help rock chips. Let's just get that off there. Yeah, everything looks good. Oh, and you need to know and not tell Ed anything, because I threw some baffles in there. Don't tell him. I never liked the sound of the straight pipe like that. I know. Listen. I know, okay? And I understand that I'm in the minority here. But I always had that like doot doot doot, kind of sound to it, and I never liked it. I like a little bit sharper. I like a punch, I like when you get the right baffle. Have you ever been to like a boxing gym, or you hear somebody working the bag, and when they really know what they're doing, they get that pop pop when they hit the bag, that nice crunch. I like that sound, and that's the sound I go for. And if you get a good baffle, you get a nice pop, more than a doom. And so I know, I get it. I'm kind of the weird one, but I baffled them. They sound pretty good. Took the sharpness away and gave it that, pop. And so yeah, don't tell them, because we'll start with the one I'm most excited about. Let's get the fun stuff. But apparently, Joanne bought Ed this windshield bag, and she was really excited about it. And so I'm excited too, because she was really happy. And I'm also, you know what? Before I unwrap this, I want you to guess what's going to be on this thing. My guess is SpongeBob, but I don't know. We're going to see. But I'm a big fan of this blanket too. I'm going to wash this blanket. I'm going to put it into use. Ready? Here we go. Come on. Come on. Hope you knew I wasn't going to dig in there with a razor blade. Ed, he made his living being a duct tape salesman. And when he retired, he just had an infinite amount of duct tape. I'm just joking again. I don't know why I use this much duct tape. But you know what? We didn't have to worry about anything getting missed or mangled or feel like someone's watching me unwrap a present, you know? 6/1/23. When this thing was put away. But I mean, I feel bad. I really do. But that just gives you more motivation. Keep it on the road. Right? When in doubt, write it out. That's what I always say. I don't always say it. Damn. I do say a red line a day keeps the mechanic away. And so far, that's proven pretty true for me. Not just with motorcycles. Son of a diddly. I know, I'm feeling more SpongeBob-y. Close, y'all. We only have the waist tape to deal with. Woo! Look at that. I told you, duct tape salesman. 3rd best in the region. Again, I'm just making all that up. Oh shit, I think we're close. You know, I'm pretty sure this is a windshield. I don't even know what's in here. Not a one of them made it in, by the way. Not a one. Okay. So let's start. Okay, it's like a SpongeBob Patrick. Oh shit! Look at that. With the X on there, look at that. That's pretty cool. That over there. That is pretty cool. Looks like it's mounted right to the hardware. Yep. Got a turn lock. And we got some goodies. Insurance till 22. That's pretty cool. Some G-Loves. Not bad. Pandemic remnant. Look at that. More insurance. More insurance. Yep. More insurance. Look at that. Oh, wait. Ah, the old Go Cruise-O-Matic. Yeah, look at that thing. Never even tried one of these before. Let me know if you guys have ever used one of these. I've never used one. Put that in the old souvenir pocket. Okay. Well, windshield looks pretty clear. Doesn't look like it hazed too much or anything. No real chips or cracks or nothing too crazy. You can buy new windshields now, and hard part's the hardware. Well, you got the hard part. Cool, let's get it installed. You know what's weird? Is I've actually been enjoying riding a motorcycle without a windshield. And the Deadwood doesn't have one, so I'm gonna keep that one without. I'm gonna put the windshield on this one, I am. But I really kind of like the way they look without the windshield, and I'm getting kind of used to riding without it. And so I almost hesitate, but we'll get it on there because the bag is pretty cool. Put that right there. Let's check these out real quick. What do you got, Eds? What do you think they are? Oh, they look like they fit. Cool. And we got riding gloves. Okay, we'll start with the part that I hate the most. These bolts. But I'm assuming Ed didn't crank them in there for storage anyway, right? When I bought my first Excelsior oddball, the first thing I wanted to do was take the windshield off so I could get in here and really clean stuff up. And barely got these bolts out. These bolts were my lesson into how every bolt on that bike was going to go. And you know, the way it was, every bolt on that bike fought me. Jamie told me that, you know, he would get people that would just tell him to break all the bolts for him. And I believe it. I was like, great. I got a, you know, not a brand new bike, but I got a, you know, brand new to me bike that I really am interested in. Here I am stripping all the damn bolts already. So I've got a fondness for these windshield bolts. And these ones are tough because you don't want to drop them on the fender. Got it. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to clean this up a bit. I want to get everything under here and just kind of wipe down. And then we will then we'll get that windshield on. I'm using just a little bit of Windex, or, you know, non-name brand Windex, just to clean that up a little bit, all those hard to reach places. One of the things that Ed was sad about. Oh shit! Look at this. Dun 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 dun. Look, we got a rub. Okay, see? We know right here, we got some windshield rub. This side too, huh? Yep, boom. Okay, well, so we know that's a problem. You know what's funny? Is these dents too. I have, every one on my bike has eaten a big fat rock right here on this little chrome ridge. So I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm glad Ed is also eating a few fat rocks. I'm just using this to dust. I'm not really looking to, you know, polish the chrome with Windex, obviously, or a derivative of. I just need to get these things presentable. And I'll put my bike in show and stuff every once in a while, but I'm not a big, like, show bike guy, because I just, don't like cleaning them that much, you know. A lot of people, you know, it's kind of cathartic for them, kind of relaxing. But I just get antsy. Just want to ride, you know. I'm not a big fan of spraying water on a bike either, you know, all the time. Obviously, you gotta every once in a while, and a little rain ain't gonna hurt it, but get another rag and kind of polish it up a bit. A clean one. The Windex will leave a residue on there. One of the first lessons I learned was I had a Honda Shadow BT 1100 94 green and white. It was really cool. My first payment ever. I made payments on that bike, and I don't know, 19 or something like that. And I used to wash it all the time. Just, you know, pressure wash it, just keeping it real nice and cleaning it all the time. And probably about 5,000 miles, my front wheel bearings went out. And I was like, oh, damn, you know, and I took it to a shop. I lived in, you know, an apartment in Laramie, Wyoming at that time. And went to the shop to get them replaced. And the old guy there was like, you wash your bike? Pressure wash it? And I was like, yeah, I do. You know, well, it's nice looking. And he's like, it sure is, but that's what made your bearings go out. You know, and he was telling me that, you know, all this stuff is meant to keep water out a little bit, but not, you know, force water through there. And every time I'd run into a little problem with that bike, it was from years of doing that. And I was like, damn, you know? And so every year something would come up and I'd be like, yep, there it is. Because I filled the wiring harness full of water, you know, or whatever. And so now I take a more conservative approach when it comes to wash. Give it a good wash, but then just kind of maintain, you know, dust it off every now and then. That looks way better. Cool. Well, let's get this windshield on. Let's see, he liked it. Okay. Want to put it right where he had it. And then if it needs adjusted, we'll move it later. I don't like a big windshield in my face. I'm not that into it. Just helps keep some of the wind pressure off the body. It is a more comfortable ride, you know. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm never gonna ride a windshield again. Snug. Turn that nice little bit here. Looks pretty good. I'm glad I cleaned it up on you there, see? Okay. Now I'll just get another clean microfiber cloth. Quick dust. Real light. That's a bug. Leave that on there. Cool. Alright, real light there. Okay, well, the other thing I haven't opened, the old saddlebags, so get them opened up, and I think hopefully installing these is pretty self-explanatory. Okay, let's see what we got here. This says right. Make sure I got them on the right side here. This one goes over here. This is right bag. Ah, screw it. Let's just open it. You guys don't know this, but Whitney's gonna be mad at me because the microphone died. I don't know when it died. The whole time I was talking to you. So it's fine. I mean, you really need to hear what I got going on anyway. Let's see. Okay, so I had it upside down first. Let's see. Okay, there's something in there. Okay, this is the wrong side, obviously, but let's see what we got in here. The backrest pad. Look at that. See, you guys just gotta keep digging. These are in good shape. Cool. Cool beans. I asked someone one time who made them. I can't remember who it was. They did find a guy that did a pretty darn good job. Found a company to do it, I guess. Cool. Well, let's open the other side now. This one on the chair. This one doesn't sound quite as promising for the free gifts. So, may just be a plain old saddlebag, huh? Ed was telling me that every year he would take these saddlebags off and oil them up and store them like that. And we do that with everything every year. Seat, the whole nine. To maintain stability and balance, do not exceed 15 pounds in each saddlebag. Load weight equally on both sides. Adjust tire pressure if necessary. See Rider's Handbook. Do not exceed gross axle or vehicle weight. See Rider's Handbook and certification label on headstock. Well, seems pretty straightforward here. Well, let's get it with the old 1-2 here. Woo! Cool. Well, those fit really well. You know, I'm surprised. That's a really good fit. Nothing worse than a rattly saddlebag. I've got the quick lock ones made by somebody, I can't remember who, or Oddball, and they rattle everywhere. Too tight, not too loose. Oh. And that's a really good fit there, you know. And that went on fairly easy. Since we got it, put that on there as well. See, do I got the thing still, or did I put it away? Nope, I think I still got it. Ooh, it's a different size. Alright, fine, I'll get one smaller. And this one's all nice and stuff. Those a little snuggy. In case you guys are curious, when I got a pad for my bike, for Oddball, it didn't come with a pad. And so when I got the weird one from Jamie, I didn't have any clips. And nobody sells those things for some reason around here. So I went and bought some canvas clips. And they're a little lighter duty, you know, not quite as pretty, but you can buy them the exact dimensions you need. I think I paid a few bucks maybe for all of these, and they work real well. So if you need some in a pinch, easy peasy.